We are on record. If everyone who's co-host can make sure people in the waiting room are being admitted, we've got more people coming in. Please get them in. My name is Avinash Nagama, born and raised in Mauritius. I moved to London at the age of 18 to pursue my education. From education, I quickly went into getting a job, as we all do. And I was blessed because I was able to get out of working for someone and become an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur for, in a traditional business world. I'm so blessed to have been able to do that and had a great journey in entrepreneurship. In 2012, a friend of mine introduced me to Bitcoin for the first time. The more he was convincing me to buy Bitcoins, the more I was convincing him he should not buy. Eventually, I'm very glad that he won the battle. In fact, I was a bit annoyed. So I said, I'm going to buy it just to prove you wrong, because I know it's going to crash. It's a scam, and so on and so on. And what happened was I forgot about it. 13 months later, roughly, I get a phone call. He goes, Avi, you remember that coin we bought? He reminded me of it. I was so sure that he's going to say, you know what? I'm sorry. You were right. It crashed. Bitcoin is gone. But as we all know, that's not the case, because at that point, he told me Bitcoin had risen to $1,100. The funny thing is, in 2012, I only bought two Bitcoins, not 200, two at $9.96. But I realized what I missed, because as an entrepreneur, I realized I missed the chance of making 110x on my money. And that's what really got me into crypto. I then went to purchase more Bitcoins at $1,100. I then indulged myself into really studying and understanding this industry, to the point where I've even gone and done courses, which you get certificates for, and I've broadened my knowledge. And leveraging the trading experience that I have, because about 16 years ago, I used to teach Forex trading, working for a broker in London. I leveraged that to start building my portfolio of crypto, and done really well. I'm really happy with it, and never done network marketing until then, because network marketing had come to me time and time again, and I always said no, because I didn't understand it. In 2016, I finally found my meaning of network marketing. Here's what I understood, because the opportunity we're about to show to you, many people will say, yeah, it's a great opportunity, but I don't want to do the other side, the network marketing side. And maybe you'll be able to relate to this. I was like you. I was exactly like you. Here's what changed. In 2016, I understood that I've been doing network marketing all my life for free. Network marketing for me now means word of mouth advertising. I go to a good restaurant, I love the food, I share it. The only difference is the general manager or the owner of the restaurant doesn't send me a check when someone goes there on my say-so. I watch a good film, I share it with someone. On Netflix, let's say. Netflix doesn't send me a check. So the only difference is now you get a chance to get paid for sharing something you like or you believe in. That's what network marketing is for me, okay? And we had great success. As I keep saying, we've done incredibly well, but I can't take the credit for that. I can't take the credit because it wasn't me. It was the team that we have, when we came together collaboratively. I've got a lot of people who, 3 years ago, we used to work together in one company, in a crypto network marketing company, which we done incredibly well. But 2 years ago, I moved away into the traditional network marketing arena, I would say, where I was very fortunate to get to rub shoulders with the greatest of all time, working with, for example, the likes of Mr. Holtenbugs, the first person to break the barrier of $1 million earning per month. And I vowed I'm never coming back into the crypto mix with network marketing. And there's multiple reasons for that. And we will go through that as we go along, right? But when I saw what I'm about to present to you, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. If someone can give me a thumbs up that you can see my screen, one of the co-hosts, let me know. You can see my screen?
Perfect. Yes, yes, yes.
Super. Thank you, Flavius. Now, I vowed I'm never coming back into the crypto network marketing industry for multiple reasons. But here are the things that made me really choose to be in front of you, talking to you about this project called DAISY, that stands for Decentralized AI System. Because when I spoke to Jeremy Roma, the creator of this company, a friend of mine who's been a black diamond in this industry, someone I've had the fortune to be able to, know for quite a few years. And you guys can relate to this. Here's the challenges of network marketing. And I find this company solves those challenges. Very often, you join a company, you're doing really well, and overnight, the company, the CEO decides they're going to change the compensation plan. Done. It happened to me. There was me, Akib, Nomsebo, quite a few of us here on this call. It happened to us 3 years ago. It took our earning from here to here straight away. And I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong because we joined the company based on what they showed us. And then once we were in too deep to change our mind to leave, they changed the compensation plan, just decided to pay us less. We've also seen in this industry, you join a company, someone joined 6 months after you, for some reason, they put them above you. Or even they take a part of your organization and they move it somewhere else. We've seen that time and time again. So when Jeremy said to me, we launch Daisy, on day one, we take the compensation plan, we take the structure, we put it on the blockchain, I was impressed. Because on the blockchain, for anyone who doesn't know, and we're using the Tron blockchain, once it's on the blockchain, it can't be changed, it can't be altered, structure, compensation plan, there's always a master key, there's always back entrance, but all that is being audited to make sure. I was impressed, but guess what? My answer was still no, because I didn't want to touch any crypto MLM. You want to know why? I've got loads of people in this call who we became friends over the years. They came to me with some projects and I had to humbly say no. Here's why. Every company I've seen in this industry, I get the opportunity because of what we've done as a team before to get to know about these very early. We have so many people, so many companies come to us before they launch. Before they launch. And here's what happens. Here is what happens, right? They offer you a fixed percentage, 0.5% a day, 1 to 2% a day, or whatever fix they offer. I'm not here to talk bad about any other company. They have their business model. Here's what I struggle with. Being from a trading background, I can assure you there's no trader or no trading bot that can guarantee you a profit every single day, let alone every trade, and let alone a fixed percentage every single day. It's just not possible. This is why when I ask these companies, these owners, I say, okay, how long you been trading for? 2 years, 3 years. I say, okay, can you prove to me your trading results? Can you show me your trading results live? The answer is normally, no. You're going to know about our strategy, so we can't show you that. Really? I mean, many people fall for that. With my experience, I've never fallen for that. Or if you say, can I see your live trading floor? That's the funniest one. The answer is normally, that's in a top secret location for your protection. That's what they'll say to you. And I just laugh. I find it funny, to be honest with you. And that is why you see those companies a year later, 2 years later, they're nowhere to be seen. They're nowhere to be seen because their business model, unfortunately, from my perspective, is flawed. But today, as I go through this presentation, you will understand how, after 2 years of not touching this industry, in the crypto MLM, I decided it was time to step back, even after I vowed this will never happen. So this project is targeted to launch on the 15th. In fact, we're looking to launch around the 20th, 21st, which is fantastic news that we got this morning, knowing that now we have a few extra days to reach out to all of you and as many people as possible. So all of you get a chance to become part of this launch on day one. And I'm sure you know the power of being able to join a company on its first day. Now let's talk about Daisy. What is Daisy? Daisy is an equity crowdfunding model for financial technologies. It's a smart contract using a DeFi app on the blockchain, not a company. Here I have to slow down. I want to make sure people understand what a smart contract is. Some people will confuse it with certain other smart contracts they've seen. Any agreement between two parties or more, or two people or more, put on the blockchain is a smart contract. What the business model is, that depends. Not every smart contract has the same business model. I've seen some smart contract that say, hey, introduce two people, we'll give you their money. and they need to find 2 people so that you can take their money. I don't understand that business model. That is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about taking a proper compensation plan and a structure, putting it on the blockchain, and that's why we call it a smart contract on the Tron blockchain. It's a model where everyone can win with profits, with equity, as well as earn an income. And it's currently crowdfunding the Daisy AI project, where members receive exclusive stock equity and profit rewards. Okay. Now, if Daisy is crowdfunding the Daisy AI, well, what is Daisy AI? It's a decentralized AI system being developed by Endotech. That's one for the nodes. Endotech is going to be part of your research. I'm here to provide you with the information. It's your responsibility to do your own research and make an informed decision. Now, Endotech is developing this advanced Daisy AI, which is the next generation of AI trading, which will multiply the current AI performance by 4 times. The question remains, well, what is the current performance? We'll share that with you in a minute. Daisy AI is the first project capitalized by Daisy Crowdfund, where 85% of trading profits are rewarded back to Daisy members. And Daisy AI is also Endotech's path to becoming a publicly listed company. Now, we've talked to you about Endotech. You have to go and do your own research, but we'll share some information with you. Why has every company not been able to show me the trade and I decided to join this project? Because Endotech is the company that does the trading. Endotech is an 8-year-old company that specializes in creating technology software on the basis of AI, not just trading. But trading is something that they have excelled at. They've developed trading software where over the past few years, they've traded on Forex, equities, commodities, and crypto, focusing a lot on crypto in the last few years, where they've been generating, hear this, verifiable results, transparent results of 400 to 800% year after year after year. Verifiable results that you can go and verify yourself. Now, when I saw that, I was incredibly excited. But when I realized, hey, the next version that they're developing, they believe can increase the performance by 4 times, I was like, there's no way I can miss out on this. Endotech was founded by the Dr. Anna Becker, a top AI scientist who holds a PhD in artificial intelligence. At the age of 20, Dr. Anna found an approximation algorithm by a factor of 2 that is still used in today's technology. Her and her team currently have more than 20 proprietary AI systems in operation at more than 150 investment firms. And over the last decade alone, she's had over $1 billion under management. Now that's great. You can go and do your research and find all this information. But here's the one thing that really attracted me to Endotech and Dr. Anna. Every country has a financial commission. When I search Dr. Anna Becker Endotech, I find 2 articles by the Financial Commission on her and her company, which are saying incredible things. The Financial Commission of the USA is saying to you that she has worked with over 300 brokers in this field. She has served as a compliance officer with regulators like the NFA and the CFTC. In February 2017, the Hong Kong and New York Financial Commission called upon her so that she can help them with dispute resolution, to really look at companies in the financial service industry and decide whether they were really trading or using AI, and much, much more attached to that. But that's for you to go and do your own research. And behind her, there's a full team who each of them specialize in their own field. Now, you can go directly to Endotech and have access to their trading bot. Many people have. In fact, I have a couple of common friends who've been using their trading bot for quite a while. I've got other friends in the couple of companies that have access to one of their trading bots. Let's go and see what it would cost if you were to go directly to Endotech to have access to their trading bot. One of them, called the Alpha Long and Short Position, If you wanted to access this bot, you would need to pay $125,000 in fees, deposit a minimum of $1 million, which is on a compounding model, which means it will be fixed for locked for a while. And all the profits, 20% of the profit, Endotech will keep as a performance fee. Now, this trading bot since January 2018, in less than 3 years, has generated a percentage of 2,239% profit. That's an average of 814% per year. But here again, you can see the transparency because they tell you not every day, not every week, not every month was always profit. Here's a second one. Now, let me break this down. They took $10,000 and put in many different bots on the 1st of September. The one you see on your screen here was the best performing one. I've got to be candid with you. Every single bot showed a profit, but this was the best performing one, and they choose to put it on the slide, and I want to break it down for you so that you don't have the wrong calculations for yourself. This bot in 9 weeks made nearly 300%, as you can see on the screen. About a week ago, this bot was already at 500% in 3 months. Am I saying to you we're going to make 2,000% a year? No. Is it possible? Absolutely. But we have to stick with what their average has been. Endotech's average has been 400 to 800% per year. Now, the roadmap is simple. This collaboration is for further expansion. So Endotech can develop Daisy AI, which is their path to going public, but everyone who participates in the crowdfunding will also receive, on top of trading profits and other income that you can generate, we will also receive stock and shares in Endotech. Let's take a look at how this all works for us. The referral plan will fund $10 million to Daisy AI for development. That's not your money. That's what the company makes. The profit technically of the crowdfunding that goes to the company will go to Endotech for Daisy AI development. We have up to 10 crowdfunding packs to choose from, starting from just $100. Let me just make sure. I didn't say 100,000 because to access one bot at Endotech is $125,000. We now can start at $100 and get access to all their bots, and they manage everything for us with the expertise, with their AI. Every contributor gets their equal share of 5% Endotech stock. 50 to 70% of each pack is used into live trading, where 70% of the profits come back to you. 15% is Endotech's performance fee, and 15% of the trading is rewarded back into the referral residual plan. All members that purchase a crowdfunding pack are able to participate in the Daisy referral plan that pays up to 46% of each crowdfunding pack. Now, let's take a snippet at how everything will look. You're not going to have to go onto a website. It will be through an app. So you can, as we're using the Tron blockchain, you can use Clever Wallet, Tron Wallet, or Tron Link or Tron Link Pro. That app will give you direct access to the DeFi app that connects to the blockchain and will show you the pack that you've taken, how much you have in trading, your crowdfunding commissions, as well as your trading results and all the open positions being taken. Now, the app looks great, but I don't know how exactly whether it will look like this, but that's what the company has shown us during the design phase. That's what it was going to be looking like. And now in about 10 days or less, we get to see it live, and you get the opportunity to go in on day one. Now, here's a legal disclaimer for you. We've shared to you the concept, the model, the collaboration, how everything works. Please go ahead and read this legal disclaimer, or even take a screenshot to read later. I will, however, break it down for you. Previous results do not guarantee future results. A lot of people like to ask, so how much am I going to get per day, per week, per month? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you because the previous results do not guarantee the future results. Yes, we've told you they made 400 to 800% per year every single year. You can go and verify that information. However, Could next 12 months be less than 400%? Let's say 300% for as a hypothetical example. Absolutely. Could it be more than 800%? It certainly can. But we do not promise any fixed ROI because a lot of people will ask that question. The second part is important. We're about to now share with you how you can build an active and a passive income on top of your trading profits. Now, this company is one of the few where even if you do not sponsor anyone, you do not refer anyone, you can still make commissions. However, 90% of the commissions we're about to share with you, 90% of the figures we're about to share with you now is based on your effort. It reminds me of a gym. Why do you think when someone goes to get a membership at the gym, they do not give you any guarantee of you achieving your desired outcome? Because their responsibility is to provide you with the environment, the tools, and the support for you to achieve your desired outcome, be it to lose weight, be it to build mass, whatever it may be. They can't give you a guarantee because everything is based on you turning up at the gym and putting in the effort in a systematic way. Now, the referral plan has 10 different ways that everyone can benefit. Before we look into that, let's do a quick recap of the main points. There are 10 crowdfunding packs to choose from, starting at just $100. Pack level 1 to 7 will put 50% of your fund into trading, whereas pack 8, 9, and 10 will put 70% of your fund into trading. 70% of all trading profits are rewarded back to you. 15% of trading rewards goes into a referral residual plan. If people can be careful, someone is playing with the screen and writing. I know it's by mistake, just be careful. You can withdraw all your trading rewards at any time. You will also get stock in Endotech, where 5% is shared equally, up to 46% upfront payout in the referral plan, and the referral plan also funds $10 million to Daisy AI for development. Now let's go and take a look at the packs. From now on, we're going to see a lot of numbers. It can be overwhelming. So if you guys bear with me and follow what we share with you, we will make sure that it's as clear as can be, and we will also take questions at the end. Entry level 1 is $100. So a total cost of $100. To pass on to entry 2, you have to pay an additional $200. That means a total of $300. So to have entry 2, it'll cost you a total of $300. If you want to go to entry 3, it's an additional $400, costing now a total of $700. Now, what's the benefits of the different level of packs? People often ask, what's the benefit of the higher packs? Well, the higher the pack, the more you have in trading, the more shares you receive. But here's one other very crucial benefit. Whatever level entry you have, you can only earn up to the same entry level on other people's pack. What I mean is, if I had the $700 entry free, and I'm supposed to earn on someone on my structural bonus, even if they come in with a higher pack, I will only earn a commission on the first 700 because that's the same level that I have. And I think this will become clearer as we move to the structural part of this organization. This company uses a forced matrix. Forget the figures on your screen. Don't be overwhelmed. We will break it down for you. Here's what a forced matrix is. You have free spot on your level 1. They all have free spot underneath them, which means you have 9 spot. So it's a free by free by free by free for 10 levels. I'm going to take this off the screen for a minute because I know some people are going to look at this and start looking at some figures and just like miss on the key information. And I also know a lot of people haven't worked with a matrix before, right? But many people are familiar with a binary. So let me compare for you. A binary has 2 legs, a left and a right. You occasionally can receive overspill on one side and you don't get paid on that because you have to match the volume on the opposite side. Nothing wrong with that, brilliant system. Here is how a forced matrix works. The first thing is you have 3 legs. you could receive overspill on every single leg because it has to be filled up in order, free. Then he goes to the next 9, he fills it up in order. Then he goes to the next level. Even if overspill is coming down, it has to fill up your matrix in order, which means you can have overspill on 3 legs, any legs, all 3 legs. Here's the beauty. Every single person that drops into your organization, you can get paid on it. You're technically entitled to getting paid of it. Now imagine this. If you've worked on a binary before and you've had overspill, imagine everyone that appeared in your structure, imagine you getting paid on it. That's what a force matrix offers to you. The opportunity of getting paid on everyone that drops into your organization. However, for some part of it, you have to qualify to earn. So I'm going to bring back my screen. I hope you can see my screen. If you cannot see my screen, give me a shout. Let me know. Here's how it works. When you purchase a crowdfunding pack, automatically you get position in the matrix. You have 3 spots under you. Those spots have to be filled up in order. Then it goes to the next level and the next level, which means you have 3 positions under you on your level 1. You have 9 spots under you on your level 2, and so on. Without sponsoring anyone, without referring anyone, you qualify to make 4% of those 3 people on your level 1 and 4% of those 9 people on your level 2. Without referring anyone means these people just came under you through overspill. And if we look at the opportunity that we're going into this project on day 1, it will tell me that most people are very highly likely to receive spillover. Now, people often ask, oh, on top of my trading, you're saying I can make commission even without referring people? Absolutely. Let's see how much. Imagine these 3 and 9 people came on a pack of $100 only. Okay, you'll make 4% of $100, which is $4 at 3 people. That's $12. 4%, which is $4 at 9 people, that's $36. So if you took a $100 pack, you didn't sponsor anyone, and you had 3 and 9 people drop into your structure, well, you make $48 back. You haven't even sponsored a single person. That is incredible. That's 48% of your money back already. But here's what happened. Imagine you have a $100 pack. These 12 people drop into your level 1 and 2 of your matrix on $1,500 pack. You could technically have made 4% of $1,500, which is $60 on each person. But you don't, because you only have the $100, so you only earn on their level 1 as well of each of those person, which is just 4% of $100. However, if you had the $1,500 pack, then you will earn up to their same level, which is the $1,500. Now that's the first 2 levels. I know most of you are here because you're not looking to make $48 or 4% of 12 people. You're looking to build a team. You're looking to build your legacy. You're looking to really make an impact on your future. And if you're one of those like me, then this will interest you. You have to unlock the other levels. So to unlock your level 3, where you can make 3% of the next 27 people that lies on your level 3, all you have to do is introduce a minimum of 3 people whose combined total pack value is $1,000 together. That's it. Now you earn 3% of the next 27 people that can be on your level 3. To unlock level 4, you have to sponsor a minimum of 6 people whose combined pack value is $2,000. And now you unlock level 4, where you'll make 3% of the 81 people that can be on your level 4. And so on, you can go and unlock every single level. Here is something very important. When you join, in your first 30 days, whatever level you unlock in your matrix, automatically the company will unlock an extra level for you. That's fantastic, because what that means is you could earn a lot more of a lot more people. And that's absolutely phenomenal. But for all the leaders who are really looking to go and build this really hard, for people who's been inviting people on these calls, if you go and unlock your full level 10 of your matrix by doing the full requirements, you will qualify for what we call a leadership pool, what this leadership pool does, it takes 1.1% of the company's total turnover. 1.1% of the company's total turnover, it puts it into a pool and it shares it equally between everyone who qualifies for this. Now, some of you might be looking at this saying, wow, I would love to qualify for this, but I'm new. I haven't got a lot of experience. No problem. That's what we're here for. Your responsibility is to bring people on these calls and let us do the work for you. We have these calls happening every single day in multiple languages. Reach out to the person who invited you and they will be able to share with you future calls that we're doing. Now that is the matrix bonus, the structure bonus where some of you have earned on a binary before. But we have a lot more. For everyone you introduce, you also make 5% of their pack. This one doesn't matter what pack you have. You may have a $100 pack. You introduce someone on 12,000 for argument's sake, you make 5% of 12,000. Now let's just say you've introduced me in the business and I took a $12,000 pack, you make 5%, you make $600. And whatever I earn on my matrix, the bonus we've just spoken about previously, you get 10% of that. So if I go, because you introduced me, if I make $5,000 on my matrix, you get $500. Up to the same level on your matrix that you're qualified to earn, okay? Then we have something which is incredibly attractive. It's called the Daisy Infinity Club. To qualify for this, in your first 30 days, really they should say 40 days because we've got 10 days before we even launch. And then we've got 30 days from the day we start in the system. If you and your team creates a total turnover of $1 million in the first 30 days, or with no time limit, $10 million, you can earn an additional up to 1% of every pack that comes into your personal organization. That's powerful. Anyone with experience here must be jumping up and down because this infinity bonus is incredible. We've got 2 slides left. And I pause here for a reason. I want to share something with you about myself and this industry. In 2016, when I started in this industry, I did everything wrong. Everything. That's why the first 4 months, I had no success whatsoever. In fact, I had 0 people join my team. And then I was very blessed to have the opportunity to learn from some really experienced people who are having great success. And I realized what I was doing wrong and I got to work. And I mean, I got to work and success started happening. Like my team I started having a lot of people, my team was growing, the income was growing. And that's when I did my biggest mistake of all. Here's what I did. I started living my life, my lifestyle, planning my future based on the income I was receiving. A lot of people will say, well, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that, except that I was basing it on my team building income. And here's the reality about team building. I want you to know this so that none of you ever make the same mistake, because some people will go into this business and make some incredible amount of money. This week, you may have 30 people join your team. Next week, there may be 250 people join your team. Guess what? The week after, you might have just 2. How can you base your future on an income that fluctuates so much, sometimes high, sometimes it's low, sometimes stable? That's when I learned any business I do, whether network marketing or not, I only look at the residual plan. I only look at how much money can I make passively and in a residual way. Now, remember we said in your trading, 70% of the profit comes back to you. 15% goes into a referral compensation plan, where here's how the first 12.5% is shared. Everyone you introduce in this business directly, the people you invite to this business, they are what we call your uni-level, level 1. And you will make 3.5% of their trading profit. So if you had 10 people, you will earn 3.5% of the trading profit of each of those 10 people. Fantastic. Let's say those 10 people introduce 10 people each. Now you have 100 people on your level 2 uni level. You will now make 1% of the trading profit of each of those 100 people. And for up to whatever level of your matrix you're qualified, up to that same level, you can also make 1% of the trading income of everyone in your personal organization up to your 10th level in your uni level. That's the first 12.5% shared. The other 2.5% is again for the same Infinity Club. You can also now earn an additional 1%, up to 1% of the trading profit of absolutely everyone in your personal organization. And this is where, when I look at the turnover we did for a company 3 years ago, and I apply my own hypothetical expectancy of, let's say, 20% profit from Endotech per month, and I put 1% on that, on the Infinity Club, it's life-changing amount of money that even I've never made before. Never. Now, this is why this was the last part that sealed the deal for me, deciding to run with this project. And that's why I'm here in front of you today. And this brings us to the end of the presentation.